Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed 3 Blind. I'm your host, Lasan Faye, and... yeah. We are looking for Charles Lee. Oh, look.
Gentlemen dilettantes, amateurs.
I like how that cutscene made it look like the... Rude. I'm trying, game. Really, game? That's, like, not a lot of wiggle room. That's rude. Oh, move. Okay, well, game, where would you like me to go? This is not telegraphed very well. Usually... Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Game, I'm doing my best. Could I please just kill him? Oh, fucker. No, come on, game. What the? Game? Alright, game. I'm just gonna save you the trouble. That helped. Oh, bloody hell. Get out of my way. Damn, game. Okay, come on. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, you've got to be shitting me! Oh, that's so rude, game! That is not obvious. Oh, out of my way. Oh, get up.
Why do you persist? You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another. You try so hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why. Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
Great. Am I gonna have to chase him again? I suppose on the upside we fell on our back and the holes on our front. Get to the harbor master. Can't move in high profile, so I will assume that that means I can't climb. Also, what happened to the fire that was going on? Just saying.
Rough night, was it? He headed inland. Took a ferry up the Charles River. I will need passage as well. Of course. Only say the word.
Really? somehow, amongst all those deaths, in that last attempt, I managed to succeed every optional objective. Aren't you two both a mess? You know, that thins your blood. Great. Good, now we get to find out where it goes. Where it ended up. Six months later.
Why would they leave this behind?
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No, I have failed. My people are gone, chased out by those who I thought would protect them.
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be again.
I do not understand.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Nor need you. Only do as we ask. Then you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again. Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
Oh, interesting. So it was just a message. In a bottle, more or less. So, on the homestead. Yeah, ripping through abdominal muscles is probably not a good thing for you. So burying it with the little boy who didn't live long enough to even be aware of the situation. Alright, fair. At least that's the implication here.
I know where the key is. Then let's go.
Oh, great. Lovely. Crap. Really? Y'all let him dig that with his bare hands? Are you...
Guess this is it.
We're right behind you.
like... bad ideas. Alright, y'all walk really slowly. Like, really, really slowly. You know, considering this is the key to get us through the door, to help stop the end of the world and all that jazz. Also, like,
Moment of
you
truth.
completely flipped which sides y'all were standing on. Alright. Good thing we put all those power sources in, right? That was weird. Like the camera kind of just cut and I wasn't sure.
Yes. Come. Here, at last. You know our story now. Of how we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished. save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You! But how? You left! You destroyed the device!
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
Oh boy.
If you heed Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn. But this does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time as a god. It is the cruelest fate to have written words that meant well and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
No.
It It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
Yep. No player choice on this one. Juno, you said it would be an instant. That took, like, much longer than an instant.
It's some sort of global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as the flare increases in intensity. Worldwide reports of blackouts seems to be receding. Residual seismic and volcanic activity is being reported, but nothing approaching earlier levels. Obviously, it'll be a while before experts are able to assess the full extent of the damage caused by today's events. But it appears the worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more as this story develops.
Indeed.
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
That's not ominous at all, whatsoever. Alright. So, Assassin's Creed 3. It was fun. I did have fun with this game, so I want to be very, very clear on that up front. I think my favorite parts of the game were the homestead. Like, that's where you kind of got to see the most personality across all the characters. So, like, I liked that. I liked building up the Brotherhood. I wish there was more in that direction. Like, for example, in the previous games with Ezio, like, you could return to base and see the assassins you recruited, like, very regularly. I liked the fact, though, that I got to talk with them in this game. That, I think, was a really neat feature to throw in. Again, I'm gonna complain about the viewpoints because, like, that system, I preferred how it worked in the other games. And I would have been fine with this being more open world and having more exploration and not having those viewpoints be so, like, restricted in terms of what they reveal, if they provided some other benefit. But that being said, like, the way the viewpoints worked in this game is they really were just another collectible that didn't serve a great purpose to help. So, and in fact, if, like, thinking back on some of those times and trying to figure out how the hell to get up to claim certain viewpoints, it's like, yeah, no, this wasn't great. So yeah, I didn't like that aspect. Story-wise, I do like the main story for the most part. My main complaint with the main story, though, is the fact of Rana Hakedon's best friend trusting Charles Lee when I feel it has been known this entire time, like, that Lee was behind burning their village down the first time. Like, that should have been obvious from my perspective. And, like, it does not make sense to me that the people still in the village would have trusted him. And, like, assume that he was speaking the truth. Especially about Rana Hakedon. So that is really my main complaint with regards to the story. Is that moment didn't make sense. I think that it was like because that moment, that sequence right there, that was a point in time in which, yes, Rana Hakedon found out, alright, Lee has turned my village to side with the British, except, you know, Lee is also supposed to be a part of the American army. Like, he should have gone back to Washington at that point to say, this was not my people's fault, this is what happened, and you are an idiot. Personal opinion there. So, like, I appreciate that the main memories after Sequence 10 did not feature Washington at all. Instead, it was no, I no longer care about your war. I'm focusing on what I am interested in, because it was shown that, like, protecting Rana Hakedon's people didn't matter. I'm probably going to start using Connor again just because it's faster to say. I was a little surprised that Achilles died of old age as a side mission. Like, that had, I think, potentially a better space to play elsewhere. Hatham's character development and everything, that kind of went, I feel, a little bit all over the place. Like, he claims, like, it was portrayed as he was genuinely surprised that Lee had gone and burned down the village and murdered Connor's mother. I'm kind of shocked nothing came of that. So, yeah, those are little plot things that it's like, could this have been done better? But I do think, like, there was a good background, a lot of good content in this game. the naval stuff, the naval missions, I enjoyed. I'm looking forward to seeing the better version of it. From my understanding. Because it's a little clunky in here. Though certainly getting all of the upgrades for those last few missions, that helped a lot. And I guess, so my other thing that I wish I had seen more of is, with the fact that, you know, there was the buildup of the homestead, the buildup of the Brotherhood. I wish we kind of got to have more of a buildup of the village Connor grew up in, like kind of a bit of a rebuild and growth of them, especially after, you know, that slaughter had happened fairly early on in the game. But, you know, maybe that would have been too much to do with regards to side stuff. I don't know. What else do I want to touch on? The modern day story. I liked playing it as Desmond and actually getting to do something with him beyond check emails, even though I do think the emails like contribute a decent amount to the modern day story. Like, I appreciate that, like, you can see the process of, okay, yep, this is the bleeding effect, and here's how, like, his skills have developed, even though he's been, you know, an animus. Like, that was really, really neat. Certainly, this ending leaves it in a very ominous territory that it's like, all right, well, what's gonna happen now? I appreciate that they brought in another assassin turned Templar to like kind of be a bit of an adversary in the modern sections, because certainly Vidic did not display himself as being capable on his own. Yeah. Yep, and now I'm just like, I'm hearing the soundtrack and I'm like, oh yeah, the soundtrack in this game was really, really good. I am still of the opinion that Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood are better. I'm torn as to whether or not I think Revelations is better than this. Because there were some things that it's like, it didn't hit quite right on. And yeah, also, there were some moments in this game where it was just like, really? Are you kidding me? Like, it was that easy to fail this quest. Like, some of these things feel very, very twitchy. But, you know, that's not something I'm gonna necessarily deal with per se. Alright. Okay, cool. I can skip the credits. I've got to hold. But yeah, no, I did enjoy this. course, he finished his mission. But yeah, I think I would have liked to have seen like some of the assassin recruits, especially because they weren't just potentially generic characters, like they were assigned people. I would have liked to have seen them here at the homestead. I think that would have been another thing on my wish list. Wonder whose that is. So yours is still strapped to your waist. Alright. Hey, I can actually get back to moving. Fast travel. That's the last notification. Alright. Okay. So, let's go here. Yes, I was stalling a little bit. I was aware there were a couple of little epilogue stories. Because they appeared in an outline of sequences, and one of them was like, and sequence 13, and I'm like, wait, what? The DNA tracker only says 12. And so that's why I was like, okay, so there's a little bit more. But I do think the main thing is done. So I'm gonna, since I cut off last episode a little early, I'm gonna have this one go a little long. And evacuation day.
America has no need for your services,
Send them back to Britain in a box!
Really?
Death to the oppressor! Cut them down!
Oh, that was just rude. Yeah. This takes place closer to when the injury happened. And understanding that there is still awfulness in the world. I'm assuming that's what I was supposed to get from that. Alright, sure, we'll go to the frontier this way. Okay. Da-da-da-da. And we out from here. Oh. Okay, cool. Thank you. I've got to go. Yeah. Not gonna walk all the way up there. I like fast travel for a reason. Whee! Alright. Because I know...
If you're hungry, I've extra.
No, thank you. Where is everyone?
They're gone west. Been a while since they left. Seems some fella from New York was granted the land by Congress.
What?
No.
Seeing it happen more and more. Government says they don't take land that's already owned, but...
How could this have happened?
We're on our own now. No more merry English parts and labour, which means we gotta go at it ourselves. Gotta pay for it too. Selling land is quick and easy, not quite so nasty as taxes. And since some say they're what started the old war, ain't no rush to bring 'em back. Clever men, these new leaders of ours. They know not to push it just yet. Too soon for taxes. Too British.
See, the last scene and this scene would have made more sense before the other cutscene. Why did they throw them
Thank
there?
you.
Be safe.
Because, yeah, then he would have gone in to here and found the box. Right? Because this is usually where we go and find things. Okay, there. Add that to my list of things that should get fixed. Alright. Oh, I have to do the travel from here. Or is it? It's here, right? Made of steel, hack unlocked. What? And now no more memory. Okay, game. I'll check what was supposed to happen there. In between. But yeah, I will go ahead and I will leave this episode here. Thank you all so much for tuning into this series. My plan is the next time I'm supposed to release an Assassin's Creed episode, I'm just going to go right into doing the DLC. I'm not going to wait for the start of a new week. So yeah, whenever that next time is, I've lost track of what day of the week this episode is. But thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.